It was a warm, summer afternoon when I first arrived at SH Insurance Consultants. It'd been a while since my last case, so I was itching for something interesting.
Come in.
Hello, ma'am. I believe we spoke on the phone. Roger Wallace.
Patricia Brown. Have a seat, Mr. Wallace. We've much to discuss.
Could I perhaps get a glass of water? I forgot to bring some in.
If you don't mind, I'd really rather we get this meeting over with as quickly as possible. I have quite a lot of work to do today.
Yes, of course. I believe you mentioned something about a fraud case. Now, I'm not sure what I'll be able to do in terms of legal trouble, but I'm sure I can recommend your company a good lawyer.
Excuse me, Mr. Wallace, but I assure you that our company is in no legal trouble whatsoever. Rather, we're dealing with a small yet irritating problem. One of our policyholders, Mr. Michael Sherman, was recently in an automobile accident, and he claims to have severe neck, back, and leg pain, which is interfering with his ability to work. Mr. Sherman is now filing a significantly large claim.
How much?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that. However, we believe he may be faking his injuries.
So where do I fit into all this?
Well, Mr. Wallace, we want you to bring us evidence that will prove that Mr. Sherman is perfectly healthy and able to work. That way, we will not incur any unnecessary expenditures.
I'd seen this a dozen times before. Insurance company doesn't want to pay their fair share. Normally, I'd have some moral objections to this kind of work. However...
And we're also doubling your normal rate, assuming you get evidence of Mr. Sherman faking these injuries.
I'll get started right away, ma'am.
The old woman gave me Sherman's address and place of work, but not much besides that. It was up to me to do the real detective work. And there he was, Michael Sherman, 52, employed by Freefall Accounting Services. No wife, no kids, no nothing, except for an alleged back injury. It was time to get to work. Seems I had my work cut out for me. I needed to try something else.
Hey, I'm gonna need a favor. And yes, I'll bring cash this time.
Jimmy, Theo, Bartholomew. Nice to see you're all here.
Yeah, well, you're lucky we even showed up after the stunt you pulled last time.
Come on, you're not still hung up on that, are you? We have a good thing going here. Let's not ruin
You have the money?
it. Did it look like I was talking to you, Bartholomew? No? Then shut up. You have what I asked for?
Yeah, we got her alright. Theo?
You just want the police report. What is the crime scene, right?
Dad won't notice these missing?
They're just copies. Plus, he's too busy trying to butter the chief so he can get his promotion.
What's this for anyways? Trying to fake out evidence or something?
Of course not. My job is to catch the criminals, not become them.
You're serious?
Here's the cash.
Is everything?
Don't expect a penny more. Now, that's all. I've got a case to crack.
Guys?
Now that I had the police report, there was more than enough evidence to solve the case. Unfortunately, even the cops thought Sherman was telling the truth. It seemed like there wasn't much else for me to do. Unless... there was one place he wouldn't bother to fake an injury. And that would be my ticket to solving this case once and for all. All I had to do was break in, wait for Sherman to get home, take some photos of him, and get out before anyone even noticed. Easy peasy, right? one day I decide to break into Sherman's house. He decides to come home early.
We are taking you site-to-site, game-to-game, and we've got a good one right now. This is for the right to go to the regional finals. We've moved to 2-0. Virginia and Mississippi State rooms. It's about as good as it's been all night.
Yeah, this is a regional winners bracket game. It feels like a super regional game. Both clubs have been awesome in this one.
And August State 4 Ks so far. Top of the ninth inning, Virginia trying to set themselves up for a chance to walk it off in the bottom. Seen 3 walk-offs today. We saw 6 yesterday. The night is young.
David Mershon from Mississippi State, like, he's going to be.
After a couple of narrow misses, I was all but ready to call this mission quits. Sometimes the risk outweighs the reward, I suppose. All I had to do was make it to the front door and slip out without him noticing. Easy peasy, right?
State's off to the regional final, taking care of South Carolina 6-4. Here Pennington hit 2 home runs for the Wolfpack.